Alright, hello everybody, welcome to Homestead. Today it's just me in the booth. Fish is out, Vuko is out, his microphone's having issues and it's late at night for him, so he won't be coming in the booth today. And Carrie won't be making it as he feels ill. So, it's just me in the booth. My name is Creasum and welcome back to BOLTCAR. We are here in Homestead for the Homestead 230. 155 laps will be run here tonight. And let's go ahead and interview our top three for today, as soon as I can figure out where my mouse is. All right, let's go ahead and interview our top three. Our pole sitter, Shifty. Let's go ahead and bring him up in the booth here. Let me bring him up here in a second. Also, you're gonna see my. Actually, wait, no. I could probably do this on my phone. Where is it? Let's get this on the road. Give me a second. Apologies for the delay, everyone. So here we are with Shifty, our pole sitter for today's race. Shifty, what are your ambitions for today's race as we aim to go green in a few moments?
Really just keep up our pace from practice and qualifying, and also just staying calm and behind the wheel. Um, don't make too many erratic moves on the racetrack. Again, just keeping a clean track record ahead of us, and just staying positive. Along with talking to our team, because we've got a great crew behind the box here, looking to hopefully deliver some more great results like the BOLTCAR 150. Hoping to defend our win streak here.
All right. Thank you for your time, Shifty. We're gonna go ahead and send you back to the driver's voice chat.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and bring in Waffles here momentarily, as I maneuver my way onwards. Our second place driver. Hey, Waffles, the BOLTCAR booth. You got a copy?
Hello?
All right, Waffles, starting in P2. What is your goal? Look, heading on towards today's race.
I think the goal for today is just to keep up. I think compared to quali, I was pretty fast, so I'm gonna hope to get a top 3 finish for today.
All right.
Maybe.
So after missing out the 150, bouncing back strong, starting in P2. How do you plan on getting past that fast 21 machine of Shifty?
I think I'll just wait for him to make a mistake. He got pole, so I'd assume he'd be pretty fast, but I think I can keep up. And yeah,
All right. Thank you for your
just hope he falls under the pressure probably.
All right. Thank you for your time, Waffles. We're gonna go ahead and send you back to driver's voice chat,
All right.
and we're gonna go ahead and interview, last but not least, the racer man who is starting in P3. Let's go ahead and bring him up in the booth, ladies and gentlemen. Racer man, it's the BOLTCAR booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right. So starting in P3, what is your goal heading on to today's race? What is your strategy, and how do you plan on getting past the 21 of Shifty?
I think it's just staying consistent and being there at the end. It would be nice to go for a win, but top 3 is definitely my goal for this race. Yeah, just being there at the end, staying consistent throughout the race is definitely the way to go.
So as you could remember from the 150, you were calling out to some drivers to be starting an outside lane. Do you plan on doing such moves again in today's race to try to get another lane going, considering that Homestead is a multi-lane track?
I mean, in practice, for what I saw, the outside line wasn't really any help. I don't think it'll be helpful. I think if you get to the outside line, you're just gonna fall back until you can get back to the bottom. So I don't think so.
All right, thank you for your time. We're gonna go ahead and send you back to the driver's voice chat, and we'll be going back. We're going to be going green in a few moments' time. Thank you, Racer Man.
All right, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Creaser. We're going to go ahead and send you back on intermission as we get these drivers back to pacing. We will see you in a moment's notice. everybody. We are pacing here in Homestead. The drivers are going to go through pit road to check their pace speed. So some notes and heading into today's race. Obviously, the pole sitter here is Shifty in the number 21 Mobile 1 car. This would be a scheme you would normally see ex-NASCAR having, but the guys between Clef, ex-NASCAR, and Shifty decided that Shifty would be running in the black Mobile 1 scheme, ex-NASCAR would be running the white variation, and Clef will be running something similar with a hybrid of both. He has the black Mobile 1 at the front and a white rear end. So hybrid of both here. And second is Waffles. He is seeking the bounce back. Obviously, he missed the Daytona 150. And here he is starting strong in P2. In P3 will be the Lego race car of Racerman. Let's go ahead and get a spectate on him. Racerman starting P3. He's just waiting on someone to fail. He wants to finish at least top 3. Capitalize on his mistakes. Obviously, he said that the high lane isn't as strong as it is in the real life variation of Homestead. So we might see him run a middle or low lane variation of a racing line. And P4 is J-Hope in the number 10 Toyota. Obviously, last season he was in the 20, but now he is in the number 10. In P5, it is Hamlin Fan in the Grunder 11. P6, it is Nightblade in the DeWalt 19. Behind him is ex-NASCAR with Adam Garcia right behind him. As you can see, Adam Garcia did have a number change. If I could, there he is. Adam Garcia had a number change, and now he had a number font change. As you can remember from Daytona, he had a different number font. Now here he is running the I believe it is Jordan Anderson Racing number 1 font. Behind him is Spongy in the BetMGM. BOLTCAR does not promote gambling of such sorts. He is in a BetMGM number 8 with the Reddick font. And starting in last is Clef. And Pirates coming up here. So, as you can see, there's 11 cars. Nick Van Halen will be joining the race late, so I do anticipate to see him join in a moment's notice. So we're going to go ahead and tell these drivers that they could double up once they cross the start-finish line. Let me go ahead and do that momentarily. Alright, guys. Green this time. Green this time. Alright. The drivers have been told that it is green this time. We're about to get going underway here. The drivers will go double up out here momentarily once they hit the backstretch. So those are the storylines for today's race. Obviously, as you can see, I did mess up on the TV spectate, so I won't be able to spectate some drivers. So I have to compensate with the other spectate tool. So we'll be on the blimp cam, quote unquote, for the restart here. Shifty is the control car. He is aiming to go back to back here at Homestead, sweep the Florida races. So we're going to see the drivers reach the restart zone. The 21 is the control car. And let's hope we get a good race today. And before we get this race going, thank you for tuning into BOLTCAR. Hope you guys have enjoy this race, as we are now green flag for the Homestead 230. J-Hope making it 3 wide from the start. We already have another 3 wide between ex-NASCAR Hamlin Fan and Adam Garcia. Adam Garcia hard into the wall. Hamlin Fan is spinning. Hamlin Fan is around. It's a single car spin. The caution will not come out. The 21 is fighting for the lead here. The 25 looking to shove it 3 wide. Doesn't work out. A horrible start for the 11. Oh, the 25 goes way inside into the inside wall. The 71 is sideways. Keeps it straight. Forcing a 2. Oh, we got a 2-car spin, and the caution is out. As you can see, the 71 was sideways entering turn 1 and collected the 25. The yellow is out for the first time here in Homestead. So, pretty chaotic start for the most part. Hamlin Fan had an awful restart. This was the break he was hoping to get after getting loose. But man, quite quite a start to the race here. I did tell the drivers if the spin physics was too much. They didn't tell me anything. Let me go ahead and fix everyone's slaps. I think. Want me to do this real quick? All right. Excuse me, everyone. I am doing 2 jobs today, officiating and commentating for you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and tell the drivers that to double up next time by, so we can get this race back going underway for you guys here. Let me go ahead and do that. Alright. So Spongy doesn't feel well. That is what we're getting word. He doesn't feel that well, so he's going to park it. So we're down to a 10-car field. We are obviously waiting for the arrival of Nick Van Halen. So 10-car field. As we're going to go double file on the backstretch momentarily. Shifty is still in the lead with J-Hope right behind him. The Toyotas had a pretty solid restart. Except Hamlin fan, of course. He was spun. So the guys are double following now. The Shifty will be the control car once more. So it might be a little confusing at the start to differentiate Shifty and Clef. But the important thing is that Clef has a gradient on his hood. That's the main differentiator about the cars here. As we're approaching the restart zone, and we are back green for the second time here at Homestead. 3 wide for the lead. Adam Garcia with an insane run, blocked by Nightblade in the 19. The 77 gets pushed up. Nightblade going for the lead here. He takes it 3 wide. Nightblade saying that he is lagging. He gets put into the wall. He comes up on Shifty. J-Hope sends it to the inside, but loses all the momentum. Nightblade slides up. 3 wide for the lead. J-Hope still has it. Waffles pushing the 10 of J-Hope. Shifty's trying to block the 19, but he's not fully clear. 3 wide per second for a split second. Adam Garcia hits the wall there. Racerman gets a nudge from Adam Garcia. Waffles looking to make it 3 wide, but ex-NASCAR jumps to the outside to prevent Waffles from pushing it 3 wide. J-Hope still leads. Ex-NASCAR with a run. He's going to tap the wall. Loses some momentum. J-Hope's going to hold on to the lead for now. Shifty with a run on the outside. Neck and neck as J-Hope leads that lap. The 25 wanted to bump the 10, but holds on. Gets to the inside of J-Hope. 3 wide for the lead. Shifty holds on to the lead. The 25 holding on to the inside with J-Hope. Bumps him, gets a shove from Racerman. Racerman falls back. J-Hope with the lead so far. It's been the J-Hope and Shifty show. The 10 still holds on to the lead. Waffles sent it into the inside as well. Gets to the quarter panel of Shifty, but nothing happens. These cars are prone to spin now. Shifty with a run on the outside. Waffles comes to help him, but would it be enough to pass the 10? I don't think so. The 10 sends it in deep. Holds it. Shifty still maintains the lead. J-Hope gets the lead, but barely clears him. Will he clear him? No. Shifty with a run on the outside. The cars have split into 2 packs. We got a 5-car blanket for the lead here. Nightblade looking to really get there as J-Hope takes the lead from Shifty. Waffles looking to clear. The outside really does help when it comes to corner exit. You get all that momentum, but it really kills you mid-corner. So you might want to run the shot against a diamond as Waffles gets turned, keeps it straight, and J-Hope is comfortable on the lead. 3 wide for second place here. Oh, Waffles is sideways. Spins. Solo car, so it stays green. Waffles is going to be hoping for a caution. And that was really awkward. What a crazy spin for the 25. He just lost it on corner exit. J-Hope still comfortably in the lead. As Adam Garcia, Hamilton, and Xnasco were 3 wide for a split second. J-Hope is comfortably in the lead. Racerman, Shifty, and Nightblade are together. J-Hope just has to hit his marks and hope a caution doesn't come out. But if for Waffles, you're praying on a caution. I'm going to go ahead and focus on this 2-car battle as they are beating and banging between Adam Garcia and X-NASCAR. Hamilton right behind them in this beautiful Homestead sunset. The cars are now starting to single file out here. As my AirPods unfortunately died. So I have to put those to charge in a moment. 2 wide per second in the last here. For a split second as Adam sends X-NASCAR up. X-NASCAR going to get a run. But not enough to get beside Adam Garcia. As we have a battle back for the lead here. Shifty has caught up to J-Hope. He's being helped by Racerman. As we're back to single file. A little bumping and shoving on the inside between Racerman and Shifty. They really want to go. Nightblade gets to the inside of Racerman, hits his quarter panel, but not enough to spin him out. I don't think spinning him out was the intention, just to give him some shots to give him a momentum run. As Racerman sends it in deep, Shifty takes the lead, but not clear. Clears them almost. J-Hope to the outside gets walled by Shifty. As Racerman has his nose to keep it 3 wide. Oh, Racerman sideways. Takes the 19 with him. The caution's going to come out. Collects Adam Garcia with. That's the second caution of tonight. As Racerman got sideways. Collects Adam Garcia. Originally hits Nightblade, but Nightblade keeps it straight. Woo! We were getting single file there. Interesting battle for the lead. Shifty holds on. J-Hope did pull away, but thanks to the bumping and shoving and drafting, the drivers caught up to Shifty. Not Shifty, J-Hope. And Shifty leads here. Under caution. Quite an interesting race, considering the fact that we are 10 drivers. We're still winning on the 11th, aka Nick Van Halen. I have no idea what he's doing, but so far his substitute is not here to race as he is racing in another league. Interesting. But it's not the first. Oh, has X-NASCAR just Denny Hamlin his way into pit road wall. Oh, wow. I'm going to go ahead and have a conversation with the drivers regarding cautions here, as we are 10 cars. I don't think the 2-car caution is needed, but let me go ahead and ask the drivers. I will be right back momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, the drivers are going to have been given a command to double up on the backstretch. We will be going green this time. So I told and asked the drivers if they wanted to keep the caution rule at 2-car spin equals caution, and they said yes. So we're going to keep that going for now. Would have been nice to have all 12 cars here, but life does get in the way sometimes. Spongy doesn't feel good, and Nick Van Halen probably racing in that league as well, but we will see him join the race soon. So we are double filing now. We'll be going green this time. Shifty is once again the control car for this restart. But so far, an interesting race. It's been 3 cautions, I think? 2 or 3 cautions. I'm already losing track. That's pretty embarrassing for the most part. But we're going to go ahead and approach the restart zone here. Shifty once again controls the field to the lead. And the green is back out. Pirate Man with a good restart, but the rest didn't start with Pirate. Shifty with a good run. He is comfortably in the lead so far. Nightblade sent it to the inside. Oh, 2 cars are around. Caution is back out. You can see Nightblade and Pirate Man. Oh my goodness, a car racer man is trying to catch air. You can see his rears lift. Caution immediately back out. Nightblade dove it in, bumped the quarter panel of Pirate Man, sent him sideways, and there went everyone. That was interesting for the most part. Nightblade saw the gap, went for it, was really aggressive, sent Pirate sideways. That was an interesting restart. Wow. That was... I was not going to let that thing go green. Too many cars went sideways. That was interesting for the most part, as I feel like Nightblade and Pirate Man might be continuing their beef from last week. If you remember from Daytona, those two were not fond of each other. Let's go ahead and tell the drivers in chat. Green this time. I'm going to be talking to them through Roblox chat, and they could just relay the message to driver chat. Make this a quick caution. Don't want to keep you guys waiting here and have a caution-filled race where we spend most of the time under caution. A pretty big one, I'd say, for a 10-car field. But it's pretty interesting that those 2 drivers, they sounded like they made amends over the week, but turns out that was a lie. Either Pirate or Nightblade have been holding a poker face. What is Pirate doing? Holy hell, Pirate jumped. And he let off, obviously. I think he just wanted to do it for the shiggles for the most part. Oh, Adam Garcia's around. Oh, the 25, the 71, sideways. To keep it straight for the most part. Didn't go fully around. Adam Garcia just lost it on the restart there. Let me look at my replay here. 3 wide, slides up on NASCAR, just went sideways. Not the restart Adam Garcia was hoping for. The cars are off, separated right from the get-go. 2-car pack. Got a 5-car blanket for the lead here. 2 of the Mobile 1 race cars here. 1 and 2. Will be a good sight to see for that race team. Unofficial race team. We don't have race teams officially. But I just say a pact. The Mobile 1 pact. J-Hope looking to get underneath the 2-car of NASCAR. Does make the pass, but doesn't clear him. NASCAR to run on the outside. 3 of the Toyotas are working together here. Maybe we see a pact of them to catch up to the Mobile 1 cars? Maybe. I wouldn't doubt it, though. But for the second half of the field, they are single file, obviously working off each other's draft. They might start bumping and tandeming to catch up to the leaders. Shifty is comfortably in the lead. All he has to do is just kick back and relax for now. For the moment, as Hamilton goes sideways, keeps it straight. He's going airborne. What? I don't know how that wreck lifted his rears for a moment. But that puts Hamilton out of contention for now. But wow, I don't know how his rear end was lifting. The physics are, for the moment, intriguing. So, we might be strapped in for a tow car style race because these rear ends are lifting like nothing. These cars are acting like the Gen 7s. They just want to lift. And I don't think that the extra A-post flap would even help. So far, Mobile 1 cars are up, and away. There's a mid-pack here. We're going to go ahead and focus in on this. Waffles, Clef, J-Hope, Racerman, and Nightblade. These 5 are racing for 3rd place. As you can see here, J-Hope really diving it in, but slides up for a smidge. Racerman gets that window of opportunity, puts it underneath J-Hope. Side by side, Waffles is going to push Racerman to give him a run, but so far J-Hope has the momentum. Waffles looking to make it 3 wide. J-Hope is stuck on the outside. Racerman passes him, clears him. Waffles as well might clear him. He does. Clef with a run on the inside, but not enough to keep it beside J-Hope. Racerman holds it in, dives it in the smidge, but Waffles sliding him up. Slide job for a smidge there, but not enough to get past Racerman. Waffles loses all the momentum by hitting the wall. You could see Pirate Man just chilling in the back there, watching this guy's race. Give me a second. Side by side here, Waffles backs it up, trying to really get it back to the inside there. He gives Clef the position, but ends up getting passed by J-Hope, but not fully cleared as Waffles gets to run on the outside. Side by side there, as Nightblade and Racerman are fighting for third place. Racerman clears Nightblade, but Nightblade might get the run, but it might not be enough. Oh, he makes the move on the inside, but not enough. Just backs up, just opts to get back to single file. He does not want to spin out the 71, I feel like. Waffles sends it in deep on the 29 of Clef. Gets to the inside. As Shifty says, his car is plowing tight. He has no idea what's going on. Still in the lead comfortably. Might be able to clean the air. We'll see in a second. But Clef, it was it Clef or Shifty? I have to differentiate voices. I might have mixed them up. But the Mobile 1 cars are gone. As Nightblade says over the radio, those two are gone. NXS and Shifty are safe. Nightblade and Racerman have pretty much agreed upon a tandem pack. They want to push each other to catch up to those two. But Shifty and NXNASCAR are just on autopilot. Clef gets run on the outside. Almost fully, yeah, clears Waffles, but Waffles going to send it in. Doesn't fully commit to it. But Nightblade is really struggling here. He's falling back. I feel like he might be lagging. I have to pay closer attention to the driver radio. Waffles gives a bumper to Clef, sends him up high. Gets to the inside, but not enough to pass Clef. Clef stays on the outside and gets the run. Still maintains P4. P5 correction. You're going to see Clef go for a move on Nightblade, but doesn't have the run. The diamond lane may seem to be the best line to run, as you can see. Just send it in on the inside, come up to the outside, carry all that momentum to make the run. And so far, Clef is really defending the outside, preventing Waffles of carrying that momentum. Oh, the bumper to the back of the 29 sends Clef high. Waffles is going to make the pass. He's going to slide up right in front of him. Carry the momentum, but Clef in the disadvantage. What a move by Waffles. He's had enough of the air block by Clef. Holds P4 for now. Nightblade seems to be carrying some momentum. The clear Clef, will he do it? Yes, for now. As we might have a battle for the lead soon. As Shifty and NXNASCAR are starting to pull closer together here. NXS is catching up little by little here. The last thing across the start-finish line, 35 hundredths of a second off. And slowly getting closer. We'll be paying closer attention to these guys as it comes. But for now, the mid-pack is where the action is at. You see, NXNASCAR did get closer, but he's really pulling. As those two battle, though, this will allow Racerman and Waffles to pull in closer. So if you're Racerman, you're just waiting on those two to start battling. Because as soon as they battle, they're going to slow each other down. So far, single file, everyone just hitting their marks here, running their respective lanes. But we're going to go ahead and focus in on these two for now. Not much action going on in the midfield. We're going to see Clef starting to really get closer to Nightblade towards the mid pack. You can see X NASCAR really dives it in, slides up early. I don't know if that's going to give him carry some momentum. It will not. Shifty maintains that 1 to 2 car gap. Clef is underneath Nightblade. Clef sends it in. Nightblade just has to hold the outside. That will prevent him from completing the move. Clef side by side with Nightblade, but Nightblade has the momentum. Clef unable to make the move. J-Hope slowly reeling in Pirate Man for the moment. The gap between X NASCAR and Shifty is shrinking. Here comes X NASCAR to the outside. Shifty blocks, but we have a battle for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. The two Mobile 1 cars. X NASCAR looking to the outside, really trying to pull in the momentum, but doesn't carry it. Shifty carries it so far. X NASCAR in the draft, so he's little by little pulling in Shifty. Shifty sends it in deep, hits the apron, gets bumped by the 21. As Nightblade and Clef are side by side back there, as you can see. This is what Racerman wanted. He wants those two to battle so he can catch up. And so does Waffle. All those two actually just play bystander for now. Watch these laps run down as these two fight for lead. Pirate Man has caught up to Nightblade. This is a 3-car battle for P5. X NASCAR running it up to the outside. Larson landing it, but not enough to carry some momentum, but not as much as he would have hoped to get to Shifty. It's the battle of dirty air. Pirate gets past the 19 of Nightblade, just blocking Nightblade here for P6. Nightblade is saying that his car is just not it. That 19 team did not set up the car to his liking. They're side-by-side battling there, as we're going to have an eye on that as I do the camera work here. So you guys are able to see that battle here between the lead and Pirate and Nightblade. As looks like Nightblade slides up. He's now being challenged by J-Hope. So far, single file racing here at Homestead. X NASCAR to the inside of Shifty. Side by side. Shifty's going to have somewhat of a run, but not enough to clear him. They're side by side for the lead. Shifty's going to be forced to the outside. X NASCAR to the inside. Side by side. Shifty goes up high. Might carry the momentum, but X NASCAR passes him. Completes the pass and holds the lead. Clears Shifty. X NASCAR holds the inside. Shifty looking to the inside. He's going to hold the outside on Shifty. Side by side once again. X NASCAR is going to have to run on the outside. Side by side once again. Side by side back there between Pirate and Nightblade. This is what Racerman wanted. He is slowly catching up to the leaders here, and so is Waffles. If you remember, a few laps ago, Racerman was 1.6 seconds behind the leader. But as long as these two drivers keep fighting, this will allow the rest of the Chevrolets to catch up. J-Hope looking to make it 3-wide back there, as you're able to see back there. X NASCAR's main look to send it to the inside, but backs off. He doesn't want to give him the slide job yet. 50 slides up a smidge, but X NASCAR is not going to have the momentum. Still battling the 21 though. 1-car gap and slowly decreasing with the draft. They both send it in deep. X NASCAR's hugging that inside lane a little bit better. Might slide it up to the outside. There goes X NASCAR, but Shifty blocks. Has to run, but opts to bump the 21. Racerman still following the leaders there. Just running his line. You can see he has some momentum there. Just slowly reeling in. Keeping Waffles there as well. Nightblade hits the wall back there. So we got a couple of drivers over the radio saying they want a caution. Hamilton in particular wants a caution because he forgot to put his music on. That's one hell of a reason to want a caution. Next NASCAR, basically mimicking the same line Shifty is running. He wants to be there with him. Obviously catching up to him little by little with the draft. The rest just following along. Racerman hitting his mark. Same with Waffles. Waffles slowly catching up to Racerman. As Nightblade's in the wall. Walled by J-Hope, as you can see back there. Still side by side. Nightblade hits the wall again. J-Hope hits the wall. I'm hearing that he lagged for a second. Unfortunate for the number 10 car of J-Hope. Racerman over the radio saying, I'm right there, but my progress is stalling. The dirty air is stalling him out. Either that or he's just not hitting the same lanes as he once was. It's just the consistency just faltering on the 71. He did say that he wants to be consistent. He is where he wants to be in the top 3. But I'd imagine he really wants to be up there fighting for a lead with Shifty and X-NASCAR. Waffles, same thing as well. Night Pirate says he is lagging, but thankfully he is on the backstretch. So far, nothing from the 00 of Nick Van Halen. Spongy obviously parked it due to an illness. But Shifty and X-NASCAR just hitting their marks. They realize that the more they battle, the more the 71 and the 25 catch up. However, those two are tandeming back there. And not fully bumper tandeming, but they're working with each other to at least not race each other as hard to catch up with the Mobile 1 cars. But the Mobile 1 cars, oh, Shifty's in the wall. He's loose. This will allow Racerman to catch up. We got a 4-car battle for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Shifty cleared himself. X-NASCAR was right there. That puts Shifty to 3rd place. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a battle for the lead. The Racerman, this is where he wanted to be. Same with Waffles. All he has to do is hit his marks. Try to get past the 2-car of X-NASCAR to get into the lead. Obviously, dirty air is a factor. I can't believe I'm saying this. 30 year in Roblox. Racerman and X-NASCAR running the same lines here. Racerman slides up to the outside, but so does X-NASCAR. Waffles through the wall. The 21 and the 71 side by side there. Racerman's going to have to run. That's if Waffles doesn't help him out. Racerman side by side with Shifty. Waffles helping out Racerman. X-NASCAR's in the lead for now, somewhat comfortably. 1-car gap as they fight for 2nd place. They're side by side and everything, but they're single file for now. We might see Racerman diving in deep. Yup, called it. There we go to the inside, stalls out. Shifty is just holding that outside, trying to prevent Racerman from clearing him. Has to run on the outside. Racerman with no help. Oh, they bump it. Waffles look to make it 3 wide. Not enough, though. Talk about side by side. Nightblade and Pirate Man side by side once again. Remember, those two have beef. We're gonna ride along. I want to do a crank it up soon, but so far this battle for the lead is pretty entertaining, and I don't want to cut away from that for now. So, oh, Shifty may be lagging. He is Larson lining it though. Has a run on the outside, but not enough. X-NASCAR pulled away. He is comfortably in the lead now, slowly pulling away as the drivers who are battling for P2 are just slowing each other down. Shifty just moving lanes here, just trying to figure out what he wants to run. Gives the 25 a bump, slide job. The 21 passes to 25, but the 25 has to run on the outside. Side by side. Oh, they get together. Racerman hits the wall as well. Beating and banging down the backstretch. Entering turn 3. The 71 to the quarter panel, the 25. Does this set him loose? Rewind for second place. No, yes. 21 just sends it in. He's going to have P2 for now. Racerman slides up, holds up Waffles. While those guys were racing for P2, this allowed X NASCAR to pull away. We're gonna go ahead and crank it up with the 25 car. Oh no, we're hearing something. Pirate got loose. He's going down pit road. Pirate and Nightblade must have gone together. Pirate just has to watch his merge. Oh, Pirate's around. Right in front of Hamlin fan. And they both 2-car spin. That's the caution. That's the break the drivers have been wanting. This will bring everyone back together. This will allow Adam Garcia to get back to the main pack. This will allow Hamlin fan to put on his music. I was just about to crank it up for you guys. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get some water. and gentlemen, welcome back to Homestead. We had a little red flag there. Some drivers also want to take the opportunity to use the restroom. Yes, we do care for our drivers, so we wanted to let them use the restroom, get the other system so they could race comfortably. So, some development here coming out of Homestead. We have Nick Van Halen. He has officially joined the race. So we're back to a 10-car field. J-Hope did leave due to lag issues, but the man from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, he is in the race. Better late than never. So we're still at a 10-car field. J-Hope parked it due to lag, and Spongy parked it due to some illness. So we're gonna go ahead and gonna go green here, and we are green. Hamlin fan also has some issues. I guess he's gonna cow bush to restart. As long as he doesn't gain anything out of it, it'll be fine. X-NASCAR in the lead. We're hoping that these cars are nothing bad happens to these drivers. Oh, Waffles! Oh, he's gonna hit the wall! It goes in front of anyone, and that's gonna be another caution. Waffles loose. As fast as we got green, we're back under caution. Unfortunate for Waffles. He just got sideways after running into X-NASCAR, hits the inside wall, goes in front of everybody, and the caution is back out for the 5th time. Well, I feel like I still want to give you guys the crank it up soon. I promise that will happen sometime along this race. So for the time being, it's been the Mobile One show. Apart from Clef has been in the mid pack for the majority of the race, but it's been the Mobile One show so far between X-NASCAR and Shifty. Those two cars are the ones to beat. If I remember correctly, I think I may be wrong. It was Nightblade and X-NASCAR that were battling for the lead last year in last year's Homestead race. I want to confirm that. Let me go ahead and confirm that for now. Let me go ahead and as soon as the drivers cross the start finish, and I'll tell them green this time. I'm pretty sure it was X-NASCAR that won the race last year. Let me double check that. It was the battle between X-NASCAR and Nightblade, but I was wrong. Nightblade won last year's race. It was a battle between those two. So, there you go. We're going to go green this time as the drivers double file. Nick Van Halen already up to P6. So he hasn't really needed to do much, really. You just have to ride along and keep it clean. There he is. The Mobile One cars leading the field to green here. Just hope that nothing else happens. Hello, that is me, the booth. Two cars, a control car as we are green. Pirate gets a good restart. The outside checks up. The inside's really pushing. Nick Van Halen sideways, keeps it straight. The outside checked up. Nightblade to the Waffle sideways. Keeps it one car. Still one car. An unfortunate restart for Waffles. I have to do an officiating call here. Gonna have to go mute for a second. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. So the officiating call was made due to Waffles being just loose on the restart due to spin physics. The officials, aka me, have allowed him to merge. So here's Waffles here. He's going to be back on the lead lap. The spin was no error of his own. Adam Garcia is the unfortunate recipient of that incident. We're going to put Waffles on the lead lap here momentarily. Nightblade, as you saw, led his first lap of this race. He wants to go back-to-back at Homestead. Oh! Waffles! Not Waffles. Oh my goodness. Oh, was an interesting incident between the two of Shifty and Nightblade. They just side by side. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that actually caused a spin. That was like, I don't understand how in the world that got him loose, but that's Roblox for you, I guess. Sometimes the script could be good and sometimes the script could be bad. Reminds you of that scene from Rush. I don't think it is Rush, but I think it might be Rush. Of that Niki Lauda scene. Sometimes may be good, sometimes maybe not. As those two are just spinning out. And just King's Waffle slaps to 65. Get him back on the grab. There we go. He's back on the lead lap here. We're just going to go green. It's going to be a quick caution. Adams catching up. Alright. We're going to go ahead and go green here one more time. Hopefully none of that shenanigans happen again. As the NASCAR leads him to the green. The outside gets a good jump. Racerman with a run. NASCAR is just really blocking Hamlin. Hamlin has to let off there. Slides up. Nick Van Halen sideways, keeps it straight. Gets walled once again by the 11. Gonna send him to the rear of the field. Racerman side by side with NASCAR for the lead. Pirates sideways in front of that single car spin. Just straight up dumped. Pirate just got spun. Adam Garcia sideways. Keeps it straight. He's fiddling. Loses it. Puts Shifty to the disadvantage, I think. Yes, it is Shifty. The unfortunate recipient out of that one car just getting loose. I'm going to go ahead and put on my AirPod now. Just give me a second. As Racer with a run on the outside. A massive run. Not enough to clear NASCAR. It is the 71 and the 2 car show now. Shifty just has to run his line to hope he catches up as the backpack there just battles each other. Go ahead and just close the stream on my phone. Racerman to the inside of NASCAR, makes the move, makes the run, he's gonna clear him barely. NASCAR to the outside, hits the wall. Racerman leads a lap here at Homestead. Nightblade is there too. He's finally up here. He's gonna try to stay up here for now. NASCAR is saying that something about his car feels wrong. That is not good for that 2 car. The 19 just holding up NASCAR. NASCAR has to run on the outside. The Italian out of Glendale, New York. The 19 sideways. He gets booted. That's going to bring out the caution. The 19 came up on Nightblade. This is the break, the back between the 77 and the 1 needed. Nightblade is fuming, saying every time he's up front, something happens to him that takes him all the way back. Racerman leads, and Clef, carrying the flag for Mobile 1. He is up here finally after struggling to be up here. We're about to cross halfway. This NASCAR just bins it. Wow. Told the drivers to take a breather, just giving them a caution to just let them settle down. These guys are just hoping. So far, I'm hearing over the radio that the drivers are saying, like, let's keep it green. Let's run down some laps. We don't want to be here for 3 hours. the hour mark is about we're about to cross the 1 hour mark actually. As we're going to go ahead and tell the drivers that green this time. So the rest the All right, had to take a sip of water there. My voice, I haven't commentated in ages. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I might lose my voice after this race. I don't know. We might see. But the drivers are double fouling now. The control car is Racerman, and the detail that hasn't been shown, Racerman is, even though he is running the American flag on his pop-up. Oh, did not mean to do that. Sorry. Racerman is representing the U.S. flag, but he does have a German flag for his roots on his car as he leads the field. The green is out. Both leaders don't get going. Clef does take the lead for a split second, so he does lead that lap. Oh, 4 wide for a split second. The Bubble 1 cars are side by side. 4 wide. No, this cannot go good. Oh, Hamilton is turned. Just straight up dumped. There goes Hamlin fan. It's not the first time that happens to him. Deja vu once again. 4 wide once again here. Entering turn 3. Still 4. Adam Garcia backs up. They're still getting 4. Oh, Adam loses it by himself. 3 wide for third place. Racerman fighting with Shifty. Shifty holds the lead for now. Still 3 wide. Racerman clears Shifty. He might come up on him. Yes, he does. Oh, Shifty to the inside. Side by side for the lead once again. 29 and the 2. The Bubble 1 flagship carriers side by side. It's just the Mobile 1 blockade. 4 wide for the split second back there. Nick Van Hillen for run on the outside. Gets almost past the 19. 19 gets squeezed. 3 wide barely. Side. Oh, Nick Van Halen gets ran up on Nightblade. Waffles underneath Clef, but just not enough to pass him. Clef gets cleared. The 71 is in a Mobile 1 sandwich. Surrounded by Mobile 1. As the driver starts singing the Mobile 1 song that is seen on the McLaren Tunes animation. Mobile 1. Racerman just disrupting. Oh, there goes Racerman. Racerman gets shoved. Takes the 19 whip up, but not enough. Mobile 1, 1, 2, 3. The 21 is just hoping to just clear everyone, get some laps under this belt, run the rest of this race as we're past halfway. The 2 car is just holding them off now. Clef is you know, okay, this is gonna be an insane analogy. Plants vs Zombies. You'll know that potato that you put in front of the pea shooters? That is what Clef is right now. He is basically defending this 1, 2, 3, stopping the rest of the field to disrupt this Mobile 1, 2, 3 here. But they're just gonna run some laps down. So the rest of the drivers are just hoping that NASCAR gets next to Shifty and slows both of them down by battling, which will allow Clef to battle as well, which will allow the Mobile 1 cars to slow each other down, bring back the second half of the pack, and we might have another race again, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, the drivers, they heard the calls to we'll run some laps down. And let's crank it up. We're gonna go ahead and ride with the 19 of Nightblade here. If I do have his camera. Go ahead and ride with him. We'll go ahead and crank it up with Nightblade in the 19. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was your Crank It Up. Hope you guys enjoyed that. You rode along with the 19 on Nightblade and the 71. So, as you can see here, the 71 did get loose, starting to break that Mobile 1 blockade slowly, working with the 19 of Nightblade. Just really trying to break the 1, 2, 3. That is the objective. Obviously in a clean fashion. Clef obviously holding him off, using that dirty air to just prevent that run. And also his positioning to prevent the run of the 71. Holding that P3 for now. The 71 puts the bumper on Clef, but Clef just holds to the outside. Let's go ahead and go back to the manual camera here. So you can see here the 19 of Nightblade. Let me go ahead and bring up the Roblox volume a little bit. I just realized it's a little too quiet. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. But you can see there, Shifty and NASCAR are next to each other. Nightblade and Waffles are battling with the 29. Racerman trying to get clear. Does get clear. The 1, 2, 3 is gone. Just like the Berlin Wall, ladies and gentlemen. The Berlin Wall has collapsed with Clef getting past. Now he is under pressure by the 25 of Waffles. That was an insane analogy by Creasum. Racerman really working to just catch up to the 2 car of NASCAR and Shifty. Waffles also trying to get past Clef, but it's just not enough. We're going to have an eye on that in a second. But for now, let's focus in on the 2-car fight here for the lead. The Clef gets ran up by the 25, but he's going to have to run. Racerman's going to block the 29 for now. They're single file for 3rd place. Pirate Man wants to toss his hat into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. JTK has joined the race. Well, the game. I do not know if the 00 plans on having a driver swap. It is permitted. Clef gets past Racerman. The blockade is back in fashion, but Racerman gets a run on the inside. Still challenging Clef for 3rd place. Nightblade says he has a nice front row seat for the battle here. We're going to go ahead and be with Nightblade here. Right along with the man here. Almost 3 wide. Clef through the wall. Racerman really wants to get in front of Clef. Waffles helping out the 71. Clef still on the outside. Waffles almost passed. Oh, the squeeze by the 19. Oh, clicks NASCAR sideways. 3 wide for 3rd place now. Racerman is in P2. We missed it. NASCAR got loose. Nightblade's just going to get put in the circle hole. But Waffles is allowing them to slot in. NASCAR's going to have to climb its way back to P2. Shifty is comfortably in 1st place. Racerman is a man on a mission. He wants to be up front. He wants to cut down that gap. He doesn't want Shifty to get too comfortable. Harris is running his lane here. He just wants to watch the show. Nightblade giving Clef some shots to the quarter panel, but Clef cleaves straight. Slide shot by the 19 sets Clef to the high side. Nightblade gets the position, clears some maybe. Oh, Clef still holds him. NASCAR battling with the 71 of Racerman. Not enough to get underneath or above him. Nightblade still battling with Clef, but just not enough to get past them. Nightblade is frustrated with the 29 of Clef. I think he is threatening to wreck him. If I heard that right, I do not know, but the 19 is really frustrated right now. Like, really frustrated. Bumps the 29 entering corner. I think we might see tempers flare between the El Salvadorian and the Kiwi. He does apologize for the bump. He is frustrated, but he does not want to just take him out cleanly. Just frustrated with the dirty air blocks, that is all. And I think that is what I'm understanding. Shifty on the other hand, just kicking back, relaxing, running his lane, just hoping that the 2 and the 71 keep battling with each other just to slow each other down. That will just allow Shifty to run away with it. The drivers are talking with each other though, saying that you hit the apron, it just kills your momentum. So you want to ultimately get as close to the apron without hitting it. I think that sets you up for the momentum. Oh, the 29 gets sent up high. The 19 is with them. They're beating and banging. I feel like if Nightblade really wanted to intent wreck the 29, he would have done so already. Just the frustration with the air block. That's what I think may be happening. But a pretty solid green flag run here. I hope I don't jinx that. Just go ahead and let the Nightblade just washes up here. The 29 clears up for a smidge, but Nightblade with the run. I'm hearing the driver saying that their wrist hurts. I think that might be either Shifty or Racerman. I have no idea. These cars are just gonna chill single file for now. I think they figured out that yes, they want to get past each other, but the only way they will get to the lead is just staying single file and just helping each other out. I think that might be the move from this point onward for these drivers as we're winding down the laps. Nightblade hits the wall, but just not enough of a run for Clef to capitalize on Nightblade hitting the apron. So we're seeing more of the drivers just more mistakes from the drivers practically. As you can see here, Shifty just comfortably in the lead. As you remember, like a few laps ago, once again, X-NASCAR was 8/10 behind Shifty. That may be decreasing little by little. We'll have to keep an eye on that for now. We will, as the cars cross the start finish line, we will obviously get an indication of such. JTK is photobombing the booth. Hello, JTK. I think he wants to take a look at the fastest lap. Nightblade saying over the radio, he's trying to figure out what to do. He's just trying to recall back to what lane he was running last year. I just have to double check jump power. But yeah, it's gone pretty. Oh, never mind. I was about to say something else. The 25, the 19, and the 29 are battling now for P4. Waffles clears Clef. Clef's just enough to get the shove from Clef. 25 is gonna fight for his life here with the 29. Oh man, I need a break. Oh my goodness, there goes my water bottle. So apologies for that. I need a break, man. My voice is starting to get sore. I did call I was gonna lose my voice, ladies and gentlemen. So as we're single file, we're gonna go ahead and go through the ranks here. We're gonna talk about each driver here, starting it off with Adam Garcia. He is P10 after a series of unfortunate restarts to Indianapolis native. He is by himself. He is starting to be in danger of getting lapped. The leaders are entering the backstretch. Adam Garcia is barely turning into turn 3, so we might have a lapper watch ongoing. So that's Adam Garcia in P9. On to the Puerto Rican native, Hamlin fan in P9. The Bayamo native, he is in P9. Obviously, he just keeps on getting spun out on the restarts. He is hoping for a caution here to turn things around for that number 11 race team. It's obviously a new look, same sponsor for the wounded number 11. We're going to go ahead and go to Nick Van Halen now, the Canadian. Let me go ahead and turn off this graphic. So Nick Van Halen, obviously the Canadian native, still waiting for his payout for winning the All-Star race last year in Toronto. Vuko, you need to be on that, brothers. It's about to be a year, or has been a year. Come on now, Vuko. So he joined before halfway. I believe he had a league race before this. He is chilling in PA, just running this laps, getting to know the track. Hoping for a caution as well to turn this race around for Nick Van Halen, the Hamilton native. Gonna go ahead and go to P7 now towards the El Salvadorian Nightblade. Nightblade got passed by Pirate Man here. So last year's winner, Nightblade, he has been up there, but every time he has gone up there, it just been crumbling apart. Every time he has gone up there, he just gets spun, shunted, or his car just stops behaving. I believe clean air might be his kryptonite, so if anything, Nightblade would like to be in P2 towards the end of the race. But we will see what will happen with that 19. Obviously, his tempers were flaring a smidge because of the dirty air, but he does not have any plans to tent wreck. But these two, between Pirate and Nightblade, have history. In P6 is Pirate Man. His hometown is in San Diego, and if you heard the news, NASCAR is exploring a San Diego road course, so he might be going to a NASCAR race in person sometime soon. Hell, I might be there with him, but we will see. Doki, he's now P7. He got passed by Nightblade. He is repeating the scheme he had last season, made by Jordan Teague's Designs, who Jordan Teague's is withdrawn for the summer's part of the season due to him moving and him designing race cars in the Xfinity Series. He designed Garrett Smithley's race car, I believe, in 14 for this week. Be prepared to check that race car out. It is a very nice looking race car. Support the 914 of Garrett Smithley for Jordan Teagues. So, that is Pirate Man in the Doki Doki Arrowhead car. As we're going to go to P5, and in P5 it will be the Kiwi of Clef. Clef has been up front there. He did lead the lap on the restart, the New Zealand native out of Palmerston North, New Zealand. Also running in the Mobile 1 Pact. He did help in the blockade. So far, just enjoying the view on P5, watching the leaders just race each other. Hopefully, he is hoping on them slowing each other down so he could be up front there. Fun fact: he is a Ferran Torres fan, up the shark. All right. And P4 is Waffles. As you can see, he has been competitive. He really looking to bounce back. The man out of Elgin, Illinois. He is in P4, running the same scheme as he did last year. The Horizon number 25 Chevrolet. Pirate lost it back there. Barely caught a glimpse of that. But Waffles, really competitive. Racing with Racer Fan to really stop the Mobile 1 Pack from winning another race. So far, they work with each other, Racing Man and him, but just hoping that they just get back up there. Now, in P3 is the man, the myth, the legend, Racer Man, in his second ever start in BOLTCAR. The man out of Vancouver, Washington. Let me find his pop-up here. Where is he at? There he is. Coming out of Vancouver, Washington. He is P3, challenging ex-NASCAR. Ex-NASCAR providing as a buffer for Shifty, but Racer Man really just hoping to get underneath him and just start working with Waffles to just get past these Mobile 1 race cars. He is the driver to watch alongside Waffles, the most competitive guys in to get past the Mobile 1 machines. Ex-NASCAR MP2, the man, the myth, the legend, in the 2 car, representing the Italians coming out of Glendale, New York, in the United States. He chose to opt to represent Italy. He is currently in P2. He did battle with Nightblade last year, but unfortunately lost to Nightblade. He's hoping to avenge his P2 loss, but so far he just has to get past the Shifty. He just has to get past Shifty. It's been the Shifty show as of late, so we'll see how that goes. As Racerman goes to move on the outside, we're gonna focus on that momentarily. And last but not least, Shifty, currently your pole sitter and in P1, coming out of Fountain Valley, California, the Vietnam native. Oh, ironic saying that because he was born in the USA. He does have Vietnamese roots. He is sitting in P1 comfortably. It's been a show. The man to beat is Shifty. If you could get past Shifty, you're in a good spot to win the race. That is pretty much the story, the main goal of everyone. But that is the top 10 rundown brought to you by Prism in the booth. So we're gonna go ahead and focus in on these battles here between Racerman and XNASCAR. Oh my goodness, my voice is worsening over time. As we were going through the top 10, we were catching wind of Nightblade wanting to park it, but I'll have to see. Pirate's been struggling here, as you saw. He did lose it a smidge a few laps ago, but Shifty is just gone. We're gonna go ahead and crank it up with the 25 of Waffles once again. Let's take a gander at Adam Garcia so far. Adam Garcia, oh wow, we're about to have a lap car in Adam Garcia. Well, we might have another moment in history, ladies and gentlemen. That's Adam Garcia might be lapped, joining Paradox in one of the drivers to be legitimately lapped under a race. We might see that happen, but for now, let's crank it up with Waffles. Let's go ahead and do that. Adam Garcia. Here he is. Alright, so as you can see, welcome back everybody from the Crank It Up. Hope you guys enjoyed that, running along with the 25 of Waffles. So Adam Garcia, he's just doing his thing. He might get lapped momentarily by Shifty. It's just a matter of when, but it's also a matter of if the caution comes out, hoping Adam not get lapped here. He will beat a lucky dog regardless, unless they manage to catch up to Hamlet fan. I hope Hamlet fan got his music going, by the way. He did say that he wanted to get some music playing, like many laps ago. But Shifty is going to be in a dirty year of Adam Garcia momentarily. But in P3, Waffles and Racer Fan are just riding along and with each other. But yeah, Adam Garcia I don't know. Adam Garcia has the capability to defend his position. He might be doing that with the 30 year. The 21 is right there. He might stall out Shifty unless he just concedes the position. Adam's blocking. I think he wants to block. Adam, he's blocking the outside, shift into the inside. Adam Garcia slap for now. Adam's to the inside, but Shifty passes Adam Garcia. We have picture, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Garcia is the second driver to be lapped competitively. He will be the lucky dog, but we will see what will happen with Adam Garcia as he gets passed by the rest of the field. So the drivers are saying in the voice chat that Adam Garcia is quite literally Ryan Newman. I mean, Adam, he's from Indiana. He's from Indy, and as if you know something from Newman, he's a Boilermaker. And Adam Garcia is running a Newman scheme. This AMG music paint scheme is inspired by by the Roush. I'm trying to remember Roush engines. I don't think it's Roush engines, but it is a scheme that Newman ran. I'll probably get a picture up here soon. I don't know. But they are calling Adam Garcia Ryan Newman for that attempt at blocking, but they were saying that in a comical manner. So yeah, we'll see how Adam Garcia just handles being lapped by the rest of the guys here. This is allowing X NASCAR to catch little by little the Shifty. X NASCAR did say over the radio that these laps 30 naps are crucial because he needs to start catching up to Shifty if he wants to avenge his loss to Nightblade last year. Nightblade, unfortunately, he needs a caution. Everyone that's behind Waffles needs a caution in order to be back to fight for the lead and the win. So Adam Garcia gets passed by X NASCAR there. It's just going to let the rest of the guys by, I believe. Adam's blocking the outside. He's going to be slightly slower. Maybe going to let Racerman pass. Yes, he will. Racerman gets clear. He's just letting the guys pass him. That's pretty solid. Waffle sends it into the inside. Adam Garcia was going to let him through here. But thanks to Adam offering a draft. Oh, Adam's going to not be easy to pass. He just blocks Waffles from passing. That's interesting. But he's just... Alright, Waffles should pass Adam now. Just gets in front of him. Yeah, that should be... That's all she wrote. Oh, Waffles hit the wall. Let's go ahead. While those two figure everything else now. X NASCAR just really trying to get back to Shifty. JTK is right there behind me. Hello, JTK. Nice to see you, bud. X NASCAR just under pressure by Racerman. Just really trying to hit his marks. He wants to catch up. He's cut down the gap thanks to the draft by Adam Garcia. But, whew. We'll see what happens. 27 laps to go. Waffle did get past Adam Garcia. Oh my goodness, my voice. I'm starting to lose it, ladies and gentlemen. So, still single file here. Racerman had an interesting corner there, but Waffles did get past Adam Garcia. Now Clef has to get past the lapper. The rest of the cars are, but they just have to mimic each other's lines. Just race with each other. Don't race against each other too much, or else that's going to slow you down. As you can see, Shifty has pulled away from X NASCAR not too long ago. X NASCAR was 5/10 back. Now he's about to be 8/10 back. He has lost 3/10 on Shifty. X NASCAR did hit the apron there. That's going to slow him down just a bit, but not enough for Racerman to get up to him. Been a pretty good green flag run. Adam Garcia is the lucky dog for now, but Hamlin fan is starting to get under pressure there. We might see another lapped car. Hamlin fan says on the radio, both green flag runs happen when he wrecks, so he is saying he is unlucky right now. He's just having unlucky runs. Nightblade spun out. He heard him over the radio. He has spun out. I feel like he might park it based off the way he sounds over the radio. So he did say if he parked it, he would join the commentary booth. So, he said he'll keep it going for now. So he's just gonna. He. Nightblade is not happy. He's questioning, saying like, "Oh, finish out strong." Someone said finish out strong, but he's just not happy. Nightblade. Temper's flaring with Nightblade there. So Shifty just still comfortably in the lead. Nightblade not happy with the radio over his spin. He says he's 20 seconds back. His race is over. But Nick Van Halen and Pirate are having a battle for the ages here for P6. But the leaders are there. We might see a half of the field get lapped, ladies and gentlemen. We might see that. Oh my. So the 71 slowly chipping away the gap between the two, but it's just a matter of can the two get going, because that's what's preventing the 31 from really getting to the 21. Will the 21 get there? And I think it was Racerman or Waffles who offered Hamlin fan a kiss if they held up Shifty. Let's get an angle on this, yeah? So Hamlin fan's about to be lapped. He's about to be the third driver to be competitively lapped. A race for the history books, ladies and gentlemen. We're hearing some teammate action here. The Hamlin fan did say it on radio. To be fair, Shifty, I am Nightblade's teammate. The Hamlin fan had a heel turn. He told Nightblade, screw you. I can't say the expletive. But Hamlin fan is starting to hold up Shifty now. This is going to allow the rest of the leaders to get by. Maybe if Hamlin fan gets a run on the outside, Shifty clears. Is Hamlin fan going to have to run on the outside? No. But that will give the drivers a draft to get closer to Shifty here. We're going to see if Hamlin fan's draft will make a difference here. But for now, Hamlin fan just let Shifty go. Oh my goodness. So they gain 3/10 off of it. They're getting closer. All Hamlin fan has to do is provide his draft. But I do not think he wants to interfere. We're going to see these guys slowly train together now with the help of the lab car. We have a battle brewing up, ladies and gentlemen. With 18 laps to go, about to be 17. Hamlin fan gets passed by ex-NASCAR. He's about to get passed by Racerman. Hamlin fan lets him go for now. So these guys are just standing together, just hoping that will be enough. But with 17 laps to go, they need more. They need to actually hit their marks, or else they won't catch up to the 21 of Shifty. A caution could change things. I don't think these guys are in a position for a caution to happen. These cars are too isolated for one to happen. So we're gonna see what happens here. Looks like ex-NASCAR is slowly catching the Shifty. You see they're slowly reading him in. 4-car gap entering turn 3, but oh my goodness. Oh no, I think I botched the call, ladies and gentlemen. I was focused on the back. I didn't see those two spin. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the first calls I've botched this race. Focusing on the lead, I missed the 2 cars spinning. That's atrocious. Oh my goodness. This is why I don't do double duty. I completely botched that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. I don't know. the drivers have a right to be frustrated at me, but I am doing double duty. I can't be perfect. Oh no. Oh no. Look, that's gonna be some controversy. The 2-car just trying to reel in ex-NASCAR. Ex-NASCAR trying to reel in racer. I'm losing it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm losing it. Ex-NASCAR reeling in Shifty. These drivers have to work together now, especially after that botched caution. Oh, there goes my alarm. I apologize. Oh my gosh. Oh no. So these drivers have to really start going now. 12 laps to go after a botched caution call by me that I missed. Oh no. I did ask the drivers to spare me any. This. Oh no. Okay, I need to move on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Shifty is starting to become under pressure by ex-NASCAR, but so far, Racerman has to run, slowly working together. I think the ticker might be messed up. Where's ex-NASCAR? Where is he? Oh, the ticker might be messed up there. So these guys are working. These guys are slowly catching up here. Looks like Shifty might have hit the apron, might slow him down a smidge, but I'm trying to see if small increments, slowly, they're gaining slowly. 10 laps to go here. Time is now. If they want to battle Shifty, they have to work together. I've been saying this for the last 30 laps, but they're putting it into motion. We'll see if it's too late, though. We're seeing the 2-car slowly reel in the 21. We might see a battle soon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ex-NASCAR hit the apron. That might kill some momentum, but he does get some help from the 71. Racerman has acknowledged that, hey, if I want to be in contention, I have to help out the 2-car. I cannot battle him. I think we might, oh, we had a driver swap. The 00, Nick Van Halen, has swapped with JTK. JTK is going to finish out the rest of the race for Nick Van Halen. Oh, they're side by side for second place. This can't be good. They have to work with each other. Oh, the drivers are locked. Oh, the 71 and 2-car. They get side by side. They're bumping and beating and banging. It's going to slow them down. They shouldn't be doing this if they want to be winning the race. Ex-NASCAR concedes the position. He knows they have to work with each other. We're going to see if Racerman could reel them in. But man, that side-by-side battle, they just can't do that if they want to be up there. The 271 gets punted by the 2-car. 6 laps to go here. The 71 sends it deep on the outside, but the 2-car's gonna have a run. Oh, the 2-car! The caution is out! Ladies and gentlemen, the cars are gonna get bunched up together! Oh, the 2-car's upside down! The 2-car blew over! The red flag's gonna come out because the 2-car of ex-NASCAR is upside down. Well, looks like I gotta do some magic to get the 2-car up on his roof. But ladies and gentlemen, late race drama. The 2-car upside down. This brings everyone back together. The lappers are free. The lappers are free to do a wave around. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we have drama. I need to run around and make sure that everyone is on all fours. But ladies and gentlemen, late race drama. The red flag is out thanks to the 2-car being upside down. This is not what Shifty wanted. Simply put, the drivers are allowed to get their lap back now because regardless there's no pitting, they're just able to do a lap around and just get beyond the lead lap. So ladies and gentlemen, everyone has a chance of winning this race. That caution was what Shifty did not want, but the rest of the field needed this in order to be there with them. As we're in the red flag, let's go ahead and interview some drivers. Let's interview Shifty himself. Let's get him up here in the booth, ladies and gentlemen. See his plan. Let's go ahead and get that going. Wow. Late race drama. Shifty, this is the BOLTCAR booth. You got a copy?
I got you, man.
Hold on. Let me crank up Discord. I don't, for some reason I have it all the way down. Apologies. Say something.
Yo,
All
yo.
right, there we go. All right, so Shifty, you are in P1. Unfortunately, the caution came out at such a wrong time. What is your game plan to maintain the lead?
I've been through this so many times. Oh my goodness. Just try and get a good launch off on the restart. Hopefully, just gatekeep the bottom as good as I can with whatever speed that we have. No. Sometimes we lose to the 2. Sometimes we do gain on the 2. I don't know. Anything can just lopside with this restart. Yeah, I don't know. A little bit nervous, but I'm just hoping we execute perfectly.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and send you back. I wish you the best once the race goes
Thank you,
back
man.
going again.
Yeah, thank you.
But man, what an unfortunate sequence of events. 4 to 21. We're going to go ahead and bring in the 2-car of ex-NASCAR to get his take on the situation. Then we're going to go ahead and get Waffles in the booth as well. We're going to interview those 3 for now. So, ex-NASCAR, this is the BOLTCAR booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, so ex-NASCAR, you're in P2. This caution was needed for the rest of you guys to have a chance of winning this race, but unfortunately, this gives a chance to Waffles and Racerman and the rest of the gang to take the lead from Shifty. What is your plan heading on towards the final stretch of the race? Do you plan on helping Shifty? Do you plan on going to avenge yourself of last year when you had that battle with Nightblade? What is your plan for this race start?
I don't know. Obviously, I want to win the race, but after what just happened, I still need a second to process that because I don't know how I was able to keep second. I got very lucky.
All right. So obviously you had the Mobile 1 blockade for a pretty good portion of the race. Do you think Clef is going to play a plausible role during this restart?
I'm not sure. It depends on whether or not his internet actually treats him good for the first time this race. But if he can, he's got the speed. He showed that earlier. Just doesn't have the position right now.
All right, we're going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you for your time, ex-NASCAR. I wish you the best for the rest of this race. So, ladies and
you.
gentlemen, that is second place ex-NASCAR. We're going to go ahead and bring in Waffles momentarily. Let me just bring in Waffles. There he is. Yeah, let me go ahead and bring him in. So, Waffles, the BOLTCAR booth, you got a copy?
Yep. Hello.
All right, so Waffles, you've been in contention with Racerman, just working together to stop the Mobile 1 dominance. What is your plan to stop ex-NASCAR and Shifty from running away with it like how they did in Daytona?
I think I just have to get between them because they've been working together all race, and their teamwork is actually amazing. So I think if I get between them, maybe even get Pirate or Racerman with me, we'll be able to stop them.
All right, so what do you... So we're towards the end of this race here. You probably have figured out what could be Shifty's weakness. What is his weakness, and what would you do to capitalize and force him to make a mistake?
I actually don't think he has any weaknesses. I've just been catching up due to draft. If I didn't, we'd probably be like equal in contention.
All right, thank you for your time, Waffles. We're gonna go ahead and send you back to the Actually, I can't now. I'm on my phone, so you're gonna have to move away to the driver's switch shot. I apologize for that.
All right.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen from the broadcast, we're gonna go ahead and go back on intermission to get these drivers to take a breather, to get some water in their system, I have to use the restroom. I'll still prepare my voice for this last stint. I'm going to take a cough drop so my voice can come back. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a few moments. This is BOLTCAR at Homestead. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back underway. So, 8 cautions so far this race. I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys double foul. Everyone has used the restroom, get some water. I do have the cough drop in my mouth still. So if I sound a little bit gollum, then that's why, apart from the fact that my voice is sore. Oh my goodness, Litman Nick, what a statement. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're gonna go green this time, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the run to the finish. We will see if we will need a green and white checkered soon, but I hope not. But that'd be pretty frustrating. But I will cap the green flag checkers at two overtime attempts. So Shifty is the control car. We will see what happens here, and the green flag gets back out one more time around at Homestead. Pretty even restart between the two. Adam Garcia doesn't get that much of a run. Shifty gets out in front early. 25, 3 wide. Oh, the 2 car to the quarter panel. Oh, they're sliding up. Oh, Shifty gets up front early. Racer Man, not the restart he was hoping to get. Same with Waffles, 4 wide for a split second. Clef is the unfortunate victim of that. Adam Garcia might get walled here, depending. But Shifty pulls away. The drivers back there have to work together. It's 3 laps to go at Homestead. Just between those two, Adam Garcia and Waffles in the wall. That might put Waffles out of contention now. Racer Man all by himself. Waffles hits the wall, gets loose, but keeps it straight. It's just a battle between Shifty and X-NASCAR. Will Shifty go back to back? Will X-NASCAR avenge himself for last year when he lost the Nightblade? We will see once the white flag comes out, ladies and gentlemen. 2 laps to go. We'll see what happens here. Oh, X-NASCAR gets the bumper to the back of Shifty. X-NASCAR says he overshot it, but Shifty pretty in a good, sizable gap. Entering turn 3. Next flag will end the race depending if nothing happens here. The white flag is out. Next flag ends the race. Shifty with a sizable lead here. Into turn 1. 2-car gap. X-NASCAR dives it in. Same with Racer Man, but not enough. Clef slides up. Hits the wall. Under fire. 4 wide for third. 4 wide. Adam's really trying to fight there for the final time into turn 3. Shifty enters. X-NASCAR behind him. Adam Garcia left. Oh, and that plays in the wall. Nameplate's around. Going back to back. Shifty wins at Homestead. Nightblade gets spun out, exiting 4. Unfortunate. I think JTK is going to concede the position to Nightblade. But Shifty, 2 times in a row. Mobile 1 dominance continues in BOLTCAR. Shifty goes back to back here in Homestead. I'm going to go ahead and give him the smoke particle effect so he could burn it down. And we're getting word here that Clef had fastest lap. Go ahead and give Shifty the, if I could, there we go. There we go. Both tires there, let's give him the smoke so we can burn it down. Oh! I picked the track by accident. Oops. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and have Shifty burn it down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's use the drone cam. We can get behind the pit wall. I don't want to ruin this burnouts here. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Shifty is your race winner. Let's go ahead and bring him in through the booth here. Let me get in there in a second. Hold on. Shifty. Yep.
Slipped again.
All right, Shifty. P1. You started on pole, defended your lead, and you are victorious, going back to back here in BOLTCAR. How do you feel?
This really makes up from last season after all the heartbreaks I faced when, you know, just leading laps in races. Yeah, honestly, Mobile 1, number 21 Chevy felt really good. The 2 was faster than me. I'm just going to be very adamant on that. Great showing from this program again, you know. Thank you to all the partners. ECM providing good engines and just a great team in general. VinFast, Leaf Sandwiches, Alpine Stars, In-N-Out Burger. Thank you to all those partners for sticking around for this season on the car. But man, I can't believe it. We go from 0 to hero, and during the off season, I must say, they put me in training. They put me in a lot of training just so, you know, I can execute better. And I'm just glad we're able to do back-to-back for the start of Season 5.
Pretty solid race there. You had a pretty good restart, and you got really fortunate with the fact that Racerman and Waffles held each other up and beating and banged each other, basically knocking themselves out of contention. So you didn't have to really stress much on the restart, right?
I mean, the 2 was there on that final restart, so, you know, I kind of had to start locking in a bit more. But I think 2 to go, we hit a little bit entering turn 1, and then that just ruined the battle that we could have had for the win. I told him I'm taking fault for that. It didn't really look like he sent it in, but I kind of just overcooked the entry and then slid down in front of him, which that was on me. Apologies to the 2 team. Didn't want to end it like that, but what I did want to end with was a win. I'm glad it was a great race. It was a great race. I don't know who led the most laps, but I think we
Pretty
did
sure
pretty
it might have been
solid
you.
job.
You've been in front the majority of the race. Obviously, we had some lead changes there between Racerman, you, Clef at one point on the restart, ex-NASCAR.
Oh yeah, Mobile 1 got a 1-2-3. They were 1-2-3 at one point. I got to
The
point that out.
Mobile 1 blockade. You should have heard the analogy I used once Clef got by. Said the
That's
Berlin
great,
Wall
that's
has
great.
collapsed.
Good job.
But yeah, congratulations, man. Hope you enjoyed some of that champagne that we will be providing for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Fictionally, obviously. We do have
Yeah,
a
of
actual
course.
victory lane, so we're just gonna have start, finish line,
feels-
as your victory lane. So enjoy being one of BOLTCAR's back-to-back race winners.
Thank you, Cruzum. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right,
Feels
so
great.
we're gonna go ahead and send you back if I'm able to. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Cruzum. Well, second place left. I need to look back at the race footage to see who got third place. But that will be for all now, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and go back to my booth here. We take Shifty back to the drivers. DC. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Cruzum. Obviously, JTK and Nick Van Hanen are right behind me. Those two took turns driving the 00, but not really much done with the car, which is really unfortunate. Adam Garcia driving around photobombing as well. You can see Monica towards the left. So let me go ahead and take off this graphic. Forgot to move it. So they're starting out their sponsors back there, doing the good LPR training move. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been Cruzum from the booth. My voice is gone if you compare it to the start of the race. Obviously, I missed a caution towards the end. I apologize for that for everyone, the drivers, and for you guys as well. But ultimately, the caution did come out. It just wasn't enough for the 71 and the 25 of Waffles and Racerman. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign you off, guys. Here, this has been Crazy. Hopefully, I'm not alone next week, and hopefully, I don't do double duty as well. But we will see. We will see you guys for Bristol. That is where we will be next week. Gonna go ahead and sign you guys off. This has been Crazy, lead developer and your main commentator for today's race. Hope you guys have a fantastic night, fantastic rest of your evening, and yeah, H.